fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
I know.
No, you don't. It's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
All right.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Don't fuck with me. It's not your fault.
Don't fuck with me, all right? Don't fuck with me, Sean, not you.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
So the original reason that I wanted to do this set on just what I've been through in my life, etc., is just because it's been diagnosed to me as trauma events, and there is a difference between trauma and complex trauma, which is known as complex PTSD. PTSD, which is horrendous as we know. Complex PTSD that I understand is a set of traumatic events that could happen over a period of time, not just a one-off event in a short period of time. It's a series of different traumatic events over in a long period of time, so it could be years, from the age of around about 7 or 8, right up until into my early 20s. So for me, coming to terms with that is why I did these videos, just more being comfortable about talking about some of the things that I have to talk about, and then just wanted to share some of these videos or this information with other people. There's a heap of information out there if you want to research complex trauma. Also, one of my go-to sites being the Blue Knot Foundation in Australia, blueknot.org.au, and I've got heaps of snippets through this video series from Blue Knot, as well as information. So hope it's informative for everyone. If there's any questions or anything, please feel free to ask. Any comments, please feel free to leave comments. But I hope the series is something worth watching, and hope everyone enjoys it. Thanks.
What is the difference between post-traumatic stress disorder and complex post-traumatic stress disorder? I think this is such a great question, and something that there's a lot of confusion and even just not awareness around. And so the main difference between the two is that often PTSD is one distinct event, or maybe a series of events over a small time. So you're serving in Iraq and you're in this war zone and you see some really horrible things, and you come back and then you're diagnosed with PTSD. And that has a certain look and a flavor to it. With complex PTSD, this is a person who over years has experienced several traumatic incidences where they feared for their own safety or the safety of someone they loved. And so, as opposed to one discrete event, this is a series of events over, years